Okay, so here we are going to show a demo of a financial AI chatbot, and we are going to show more than just a mere AI chatbot. It shows how to turn financial data chaos into trustworthy, auditable insights, like solving the core issue of AI accuracy and transparency in one architecture. Our problem statement was like financial AI tools often fail at two things: giving right context and right numbers, and it becomes like a black box. But here in this case, our solution tackles the head on with a unique React agent pattern that instead of a one fragile model, we build a reasoning system where an LLM orchestrates precise, auditable data tools. These are those some tools that we have created in order to handle the queries, and we have three pillars majorly in order to do this, build this chatbot. The not just a chatbot, it's a AI agent basically, and so the three pillars are transparent reasoning, where every query triggers a thought action observation loop. You don't just get an answer, it agent's logic and the exact data tool it used. It's very critical for audit and logging. The data first tooling, we guard against hallucination by locking the agent into pre-built tools like the pandas functions that we use, like nlargest, groupby. This properly use built-in methods to avoid for loops and inefficient methods to read the CSV and do those data aggregation. Next, we use production resilience. We embedded guardrails at every layer, automatic query refinement, clear error message, and fallback protocols that we can handle ambiguity gracefully and state I cannot find that with confidence. A feature often missing AI demos. So it is a like a trustworthy analytics engine. So in this project, here we have these two data, this trade CSV and holding CSV. And before reaching this final working chatbot version, I have done initial data exploration and build a preliminary prototype agent to do those checks and did data explorations also or to get a understanding that what is the schema of the data using this pandas library in Python. And after that, I found some data cleaning methods, and after different versions, we reach this final version. And here, what I have done, I have used for logging as this tools. It is basically a Langchain framework based agent, and these are the dependencies. And now I am going to run this sales of this notebook one by one. So the import is successful. Next, these are the methods in order to load the data. We have two CSV, so it loads the data from the CSV. And then these are the financial tool, that means in order to get those queries, the agent will choose which tool to run and it will use those suitable parameters like we have used that it will extract from those user queries. These are the definitions, and this it is a system prompt where we have put a critical rules that how it's supposed to use those analytical thinking, the tools it needs to use, and the reasoning process, the what it needs to think, choose, and execute, and how it's supposed to respond. And we have added some few short prompts also that how to handle those questions and how to answer. And we are supposed to run this again. Now it has started running, so it is currently running code. Here we have used this ZAI GLM agent. We have initially used the GPT OSS 120 billion parameter model, but it didn't perform well. So instead of we use this ZAI model, we start we are starting this setup here with a initial query. So the question was what is the total YTD P&L for either? It answers in this way. Now, in order to have more such testing, we have created this seven numbers of sample test queries, and we'll do it again. I'm rerunning it, previously tested here, so it is going to run them one by one. So first question was, what is the year-to-date performance of Garfield? So it responds in 3 seconds. It shows the year-to-date performance of Garfield shows a P&L of negative P&L. Then next question it shows that how can I see the top five holdings of Garfield fund? Then again it extracts this information from the CSV, but it shows responds also that the total number of holdings Garfield fund through the available tool it can show the top five funds only. Since we have limited tool use for that only, and if it's unable to do it, then it very clearly saying that it is unable to do it without any kind of hallucination. Then the next question is what is the year-to-date P&L of the fund either? It takes 1.3 seconds and it says the total P&L of this represents a loss of. So it answers in a very natural language. The next question was which fund has the highest year-to-date profit? It mentions that based on the above data, YTM has the highest year-to-date profit, approximately 7.23 million. Here the top five performing funds by year-to-date profit. It compares those and gives that it has a 20 times higher than the second best performer. So it does a comparison also. Then the next question is compare the total number of holdings between Garfield and Heater. Then what it does, it gives these numbers like Garfield has these numbers of holdings, Heater has these numbers of holdings. Difference Garfield has 26 more holdings than Heater. So it does a comparison based on those numbers and it much specific percentages also. Then the next question was show me the top performing fund name by year-to-date P&L securities across all funds. Then again it shows this. Okay, these are the top five securities in year-to-date. And there can be it shows this because there can be some kind of data cleaning needed. So that's why it is showing this. So it is showing the total out of 51 holdings with a market value of 832 million. So these are the sample queries. And one thing I need to mention that apart from this, since I am using Cerebras inference, so any other inference, LLM inference provider can be used and replacing the model also. So it is completely reusable and extendable. We can add any specific additional tools and declare those tools here and extend these capabilities to handle more such diverse and complex queries to respond back to the user query. So I have attached this entire notebook and with these details in the email and for your reference. Thank you very much.